What is going on out there, good people, and welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. Hope everybody out there is doing well. Hopefully you had a happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate Thanksgiving where you are at. As for me, mine was fairly uneventful. Organization I belong to, every year we feed the seniors. This year was no different. Fed approximately 400, or not approximately, over 400 seniors this year. So very, very good thing that we do here in the community. After that, just came home, reorganized my shop up a little bit, came in the house, reorganized my house up a little bit, moved my trading station from a front room to one of my back bedrooms, which I have converted over into an office. So I had to throw a green screen up today because it is still junky as heck up in here, but I wanted to get this video done. No, this is not my trading setup in the background. This is just a picture that I like. But yeah, wanted to get this video out to make an update to my last video, which was Profitrade refusing my payout request and closing the account. I have not received an email back from them in regards to the original email, but I did receive an email from the CEO after he ran across my video on YouTube. He emailed me wanting to just address some of my concerns that I had made in the video. Some of those concerns were, I take it on the chin, that I didn't thoroughly investigate to see what could have been, one being the times that those trades were taken. And all of this after I made the video and talking to like some buddies and then going back into Profitrade. Went back into Profitrade and I went back into the inactive accounts, and sure enough, this account that they closed was still listed in the inactive account. So I was able to go back in, pull up the trade log. Also, a buddy of mine stated, well, maybe it's a time zone issue. Lo and behold, that's what it was. The log that they provided stated that I took the trades at 12:30 a.m. Going back in through the trade logs, I took those trades at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is my time. So those were trades that I did actually take. I kind of journal all of my trades. And that's what I kind of use Discord for, a way for me to kind of journal them, kind of log them. And that trade was no different. I had screenshot it and I posted it on Discord. So I replied back. Oh, and before I go there, also the other thing that he had mentioned was pertaining to the affiliate payout. Profitrade pays out once a month at the beginning of the month. It just so happened that the first payout request that I sent it on 11/2. They approved it on 11/2. So for me, I'm just assuming that they just pay out when you submit it. It didn't even dawn on me that it was the first of the month that I was submitting the payout. Also, going back through my emails, I ran across an email from when they did approve it. The affiliate account, and it came from, looks like the CEO as well on that one. And I replied back to his email, kind of just pointing out the stuff that he had mentioned to me. And like I said, I stated that I hadn't received a payout, a little suspect on that. Him coming back, emailing, letting me know their policy, greatly appreciated. Now I know somebody was down in the comments like, you big dummy, you were supposed to know that. If you don't see it anywhere, how are you supposed to know it? And in the email that they had sent me when they approved it, and I'll read it real quick, basically just says, hi, you have been successfully registered as an affiliate, just log out, log back into your dashboard to see the affiliate button appear. Inside, you will find your affiliate link and coupon code. Your affiliate commissions are blah, blah, blah on your first client's purchase and blah, blah, blah on your subsequent purchases made by the same client. If you need any assistance, feel free to reach out. But nowhere in there does it state the payout frequency. So when I replied back, I let them know, like, maybe you want to let your affiliates know when they can expect a payout. Initially, I thought, okay, well, maybe it's just like when you submit a PA payout Friday midnight. If it's in by then, you'll receive it. I thought, well, maybe as soon as when you submit it, they will approve it. It's neither one of those. It's the first of the month. So like I stated, I suggested, like, maybe in this email when he sends it out, letting people know they're approved and registered, just put down there, payouts are made on all requests that we receive prior to blah, blah, blah. So like I said, he did address some of my concerns. They still seem to think that the way that I trade is not humanly possible. Like I said, I'm using a Dell Optiplex desktop. I beefed up the video card and I added additional memory. Everything else is stock. I use an old beat up white mouse, USB, and that's it. It's nothing fancy about it. Now, I'm not sure. And actually, I do think that I can go in and speed up like the mouse button, but I never did that. Same thing like when and I think it's just when you scrolling, like the DPIs. I think that's what you can adjust on this mouse, but this is an Amazon mouse, nothing special. But let's go ahead. Let's jump on over into Profitrade real quick. I wanted to look at these trades. I'm going to go into TOS, look and see them on the chart, and then I'll kind of show you some of the stuff that I sent to the CEO, as well as I'll read my response back. I'm not going to read his email, but I'll read my reply back. And actually, I'll do that real quick before we get to looking at this. So let me pull up my reply real quick. Maybe not. Okay, there it is. Email. It's a little slow this morning. So basically, I said, I appreciate you taking the time to reply after coming across my YouTube video. And yes, after going back into the dashboard, I was able to find those trades in the trade log for the account that has been closed. After a trade friend stated it could be a time zone difference. I assure you that all my trades are manually executed. I do plan on making a revised video stating that I found the trades taken in the dashboard at the times that they were taken, which was 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to clarify why the trade times did not match the log time shown in your firm's email. But again, I assure you those trades were manually executed like all my trades. For me, it is easier to manually click the mouse button to enter my trades with multiple contracts than to have to change the quantity and then make sure that I change it if I want to scale in additional contracts. Imagine having the quantity set to 10 to enter the first position and then wanting to scale in 1 or 2 additional contracts, but it is set to 10 and now being in 20 to 30 contracts instead of 12 to 13 total. As to entering as fast as I click, I had no clue my reaction time was that quick. But after speaking to other traders, they have stated that they can enter into that many positions just as fast. I will be mindful now not to click as fast, which somewhat affects my trade style. But let me see. Will not affect my trade style, but keep me within the guidelines as I am still trading another PA account. If you watch any of my videos prior, you will see that I've spoken highly of your business. And like I stated when making this video, we were discussing, I hated to make it because I know that I have not used a system that would compromise my integrity and that would attempt to cheat your firm. If you look at my comment replies, I have not spoken on anything other than the facts. I believe you when you say the scammers are out there, but I am not one of them. I journal my trades daily, and this trade was no different. Attached is a screenshot from the day that I took the trade, speaking on the process when I took it, and was even upset when I exited because I hit the flatten button. Thanks for clarifying the payout policy on your affiliate program, as there is nothing on the site stating the payout intervals. I would suggest that you let your affiliates know the payouts are made at the beginning of the month. I submitted one on 11/2 and it processed immediately, so I assumed that was the case, that the process as submitted. Again, I will clarify and let my viewers know that the affiliate payouts are at the beginning of the month. I am including screenshots to show that I am transparent in all that I do, and trying to scam someone is not in my DNA, as I am a businessman as well and would hate to be the victim. I will also mention that you personally reached out to me, which speaks highly of you as the CEO of Profitrade. Regards and thanks for your time. Blah, blah, blah. As of today, I still have not received a reply back, but I do expect to get one here in the near future. But let's go ahead. Let's jump back on over where we were at. This is the account in question. You do see that up here they stated it's breached rule, high frequency trading violation. And then like they sent out an email, I guess the same morning that they closed my account, making changes to their high frequency trading rule. So how do you change a rule but then make it apply to accounts that were traded prior to? Because I think it said like going forward. Yeah, it said like going forward, we're going to do this, blah, blah, blah. But let's scroll on down here. This is the date in question, November 11th. You see that I had taken some trades prior to 6/24 in one contract. Red trades is what it is. Let's look at these times. You see them 2 seconds off, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. But let's keep scrolling. Same thing, a couple of seconds off, single contracts. Keep scrolling. Here, I'm a second off, a second off, a second off. Keep going. Same thing, but now here you see I hit 2 of them at the same time. Okay, red trade. Here, I'm in 4 of them. Click, 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 click. Red trade. And then here goes the trades in question. And notice, I've been in single contracts. Like, where did this 5 come from? So I don't know if I might have, a lot of times if I'm in a trade with size, I'll go in the quantity. And let's say that I'm in 20 contracts, 20 MNQs. I'll go up in the quantity and change that to 15, drop a limit order on the ladder so that it'll get me out of 15, keep me in 5. Possibly I did that with this and didn't catch it, but you do see I go into 5 of them, and notice 4 seconds, about 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Here goes a group of 3 of them that went in at the same time. But this is just me click, 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 click. That's all that is. Another one right there. Another batch right there. So like I said, 5, a little unusual, but it's not out the norm. I will size up, especially after hours. After hours, the market is slower, not quite as liquid. The moves aren't as great. So I will go in with some size, but I took the trades, taking them like I always take them, manually clicking the mouse button. But then you see I'm back to single contract, single contract. Look at this one. Clicked it, what, 6 times? Or not 6 times, but it got me in 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Single. So why was that trade flagged? I can go to prior. This would have been my 3rd payout. The first 2 traded the same exact way. So is it because the quantity was set to 5 that it flagged? Because here we go again, single contracts, but 6 of them at that same time. Single contracts. So like I said, I took the trades. I did, but it was no different than any other way that I trade. So let's go on over to, actually, first, I'm going to bring up, because like I said, at the time that I took this trade, I journaled it. So this is a snapshot from Discord. Date 11/11/24. Look at the time. 11/11, 6:42 is where the chart was at. Just caught a nice reversal. I know. Shouldn't be going against prevailing trend, but took. Should be up over 1K, but made a boneheaded error and hit flatten instead of sell. This was the trade. And then I just say right here, exit was actually at the black line, previous day's close, and not where I dropped the arrow at. Just a little note for myself, so I know that wasn't where I exited up. Then this was just another comment about 30 minutes later. They're working the mess out of these channels because this was my entry. Took the trade because it was at the top of the 5-minute midline. Look over here, top of the 5-minute midline, comes up, rejects back down. Would have been another trade. Could have taken that same reversal off the 5-minute channel again, but I wanted to lock this $200 in to get my 4 days in. This is a screenshot. I know. This is Discord live. So won't say that I just made up that little screenshot. No, look, that's it right there. And like I said, I journal everything. This was that trade. That's there. Charts are still moving up there, rejecting that same line. Look at that 3 times, y'all. This was my trade. Reject, reject. That's the precision. I know this ain't about how I like to trade, but that's the precision I like when I draw my channels. I draw my channels so that I want it to be as precise as it can be. That there's just showing me in a trade. Nothing fancy the way that I trade, y'all. It's just a strategy that I didn't kind of came up with, and I like it. Look at that, all the way back down to the base of the channel. So, yeah, it is what it is. I'm not sure if I'm going to get any kind of recourse out of this. I sent him, the CEO, I sent him that screenshot. I sent him, what else did I send? Let me see. Give me one sec. Yeah, so I sent him that screenshot from my Discord. I sent him screenshot me chatting. Somebody had asked, like I said, somebody in the Discord stated, I time myself. I can do easily 6 to 7 clicks of the mouse in a second. I sent him this was my first affiliate link payout. 11/2 paid 11/2. So at the time, I'm just assuming that they are paying out the same day. And then this is just a click where a buddy of mine said it could be because of a time zone difference. Could be. And then I went and looked up Dubai's time. It was 3 a.m. Thursday at that time, and went back and I had found the trade. So I take fault in that part of it, but I don't take fault in me being a high frequency trader. That's not what I am. I don't think so. But on that note, thanks for checking me out as always. If you hadn't hit the like button, please do so. If you're not subscribed, please do so. And as always, we can continue the conversation in the comment section. Do I think Profitrade is a scam? I got paid twice, so they would have scammed me out the first time. What I don't like is changing rules midstream. I do have an issue with that, because, and then just without any kind of question or any kind of recourse, just we're gonna close your account. I do have an issue with that. I do, but we'll see. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get any kind of recourse out of this. So yeah, we'll see. Let me know what y'all think down there in the comments. Keep it cordial, keep it friendly. We make mistakes. I made mistakes on some of the things I talked about in that prior video. I'm man enough to state that, man enough to make a video and say it. So on that note, I'm gonna wrap this one up. Y'all have a great weekend. Peace.